All right, all right, yeah, we live for the first annual S.O.H.P. Southern Oregon Hip Hop Podcast.
Damn straight, boy.
So my name is So G. Everybody just calls me G. And introduce yourself.
ZMR. Call me ZMR, whatever.
Me and you, we make music together,
Mm-hmm.
and we've been making music together for close to, would you say, like a year almost?
Yeah,
We've
it's been
known,
a year and a half, yeah.
yeah, we've known each other for about a year, but we've actually gotten serious with the music, like getting into the fucking studio. We talked about making music in the beginning, but it's really been making music together for, I would say, 4 to 5 months.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
four
it's
to five
about that
months.
long because we started
Yeah,
at work and then it just kind of snowballed from there.
yeah,
We got tired of talking. We're like, enough talk, bro.
hmm
Let's fucking do this shit.
yeah. The line cook and the pizza guy.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Yeah,
At a fucking dead restaurant that
yeah,
we all hated.
yeah. The funniest thing is I just got a phone call from some childhood friend, and that song Candyman that we did,
Yeah.
right? Randomly on Instagram, I get a phone call. I pick it up. I'm like, "What's up, dude? Like, what the fuck? Like, I haven't talked to you forever, bro. Like, why you calling?" And they're like, "Dude, that fucking song." They're like, I sent you the reel. I go into it. It's Candyman. They're all, "Was that you? Was that?" I'm like, "No, that's that." I said I went second, but that was my homie Zach. And they're
Yep.
like, they're like, "Dude, you gotta produce that shit." Like,
Bro,
yeah,
really?
they're like, you need to come out with that like immediately because they do snowboarding, and they got a snowboarding TikTok. It's funny how things come together, bro.
For real, bro. It's crazy how like you
Because
can't you don't be talking to people for a long time and then like they see you're on some certain shit and then they be on this shit that could
yeah,
possibly help and it just becomes like this whole thing.
it's just weird to me like how things can be so like oriented around a certain time. It's like I'll go months and months and months without anything fucking happen. Then all of a sudden, boom, shit will start happening.
Yeah.
But it will be from like it's like something will make it happen. Like it will start somewhere that's just totally random.
It's for real, bro.
It's
You
like,
never know when shit pops off either. Like
hmm
shit just fucking somehow aligns in place. It feels like it's just been unfolding before our eyes and we didn't
yeah,
know it at the time, but when you look back, bro, shit just fucking unfolds like a fucking
yeah,
book.
yeah. So you don't know what's gonna be the catalyst. You just don't. Like what I don't know because it's like conversations that I've had multiple times with people over and over and over. It's like another run of the day conversation, but all of a sudden this conversation is special, but you don't even recognize it until shit starts happening. You're like, whoa, what the fuck? Like I wasn't even thinking like this.
Yeah,
This is
for real.
just we're just talking, just chopping it up like I do with all my clients, with all my guests that come into the studio, and then all of a sudden, boom, I got this guy that's got fucking this TikTok channel, and he runs TikToks for businesses, and he's a close personal friend, or he's a cousin of a close personal friend of mine.
Yeah, bro. Like it, like that, and like fucking my girl too. She's been a manager her whole life, type
Yeah,
shit. And we actually just got done talking about it. She was like, "What if like I've been a manager and I've been gaining all these followers and likes on TikTok and shit for this? Like, what if like it's all been to manage
yeah,
you and do all this shit? And like, there's some people you meet. It just takes one conversation." And they end up saying, "Yeah, I fuck with
no, for
music."
sure.
It's just crazy how this shit pans out.
Yeah, it's just funny that it's your girl and then this kid Dylan, right? This kid Dylan that's got the TikTok, manages businesses, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, I get a phone call from a buddy that I haven't talked to forever. Hey, I do snowboarding videos on TikTok. I get thousands of views,
Hmm.
like hundreds of thousands of views. I want to fucking use your song as a background. It's like, what? I wasn't even fucking thinking about it. I had a 2 minute conversation with Dylan about fucking TikTok, and all of a sudden everybody's all calling me about making TikTok videos. It's like, what? Like,
Yeah, dude,
I
that's fucking wild.
it's
It's the
wild, bro.
universe, dog. Means
Yeah,
we're doing the right thing, dude. We're on the right path.
yeah. No, it's shit's definitely wild. All right, man. I got some questions that I want to ask you, and I just want it's like, you know, Take as much time as you want. You know, I got some questions, and I just, kind of want to hear your answer.
But
So, first question I got is, how did you get started making music? Pretty basic.
yeah. So basically, dude, I was in fucking. It started off like really in middle school, bro. I heard Eminem, bro. I think it was Spacebound.
Eminem.
Yeah, I heard Spacebound, bro, as a kid, and I used to be because I was raised on country. It's my mom
Yeah.
fucking fuck with country in the valley. That's what everybody fucks with. And
Or Eminem.
yeah, literally. And then I listened to Eminem, bro, Spacebound. And that was in middle school. That was the first song I ever like learned fully. But
Yeah.
then since then, around I'll probably say freshman year of high school, I started fucking. I was like, you know what? Fuck school, bro. I'm gonna see if I'm good at this rap shit. So instead of focusing on whatever the fuck the teachers were teaching, I would be on my Chromebook, bro, just fucking typing down lyrics and shit. And on the bus rides home, I'd just be fucking spitting that shit. And believe me, I was fucking trash, bro. I was so bad at
Yeah.
I was so bad
And
at
and, and at this point, is this your own personal lyrics, or are you still just trying to fucking rap Spacebound over and over and over?
it started with that. As a kid, I was just like, yo, look at this. I can
Hmm.
fucking spit this shit now.
Yeah.
And then I started writing my own shit, and it was a poetic tragedy, bro. It was so
Oh
bad.
yeah.
But
Waste of
like,
paper.
yeah, for real, like burn that shit type shit. But then I would say about a year into it, because I've been doing it for like fucking 5 years now, dude. And a year into it, bro, I was like starting to write down some crazy shit. And then I decided, like, okay, I'm actually getting pretty ill with this shit. So I saved up about 10 grand and then spent it like all on my fucking computer setup, which
Yeah.
you saw. And fucking, it wasn't the best.
GPUs.
Yeah, dude, it wasn't the best quality at first, but I was getting it every single day, dude. I was coming home from work, bro, writing and then producing, and then it'd be up till 3 in the morning, just keep on doing it
Oh
because
yeah.
everybody I showed, they were like, at first it was like this shit's trash, but then they started to see my newer shit, and then they're like, bro, like, you got something, dude. Like this
Hmm.
is fucking crazy.
Yeah, and for the people out there that might be like, oh yeah, I've recorded a lot of music. I've seen your files, bro. I've seen your files. I could get on with the mouse and I could speed scroll for like a solid fucking 45 seconds to a minute. Like
Yeah,
boom, but like count out 45 seconds scrolling. One, two, three. Like that's a long fucking time, bro. I mean,
yeah.
there's just a mountain of files.
For real,
So
that's why we had to fucking wipe the computer of the extra hard
yeah,
drive, bro. We had to get a new hard drive because I used so much of that shit.
yeah. But it was worth it for a writing process. You know,
Straight
things you
up,
can pull back on.
straight up. I practiced a lot, dude. And at the time, I didn't know I was practicing because I
Mm.
was just putting feelings and emotions on paper. But in this case, on fucking Chromebook. But it was just
Hmm.
so much practice overnight, just staying up till fucking 3, 4 in the morning, just fucking spitting bars, writing lyrics, and it just evolves, keeps on
Yeah.
evolving.
So that kind of leads me to my next question is you said you were putting your emotion into it when you first started writing.
Yeah.
Is it still the same, or how do you approach your writing process? Like is it any different for you now that you're older and you've been writing for so long?
To be honest, dude, it's still because like what I like to write about in my writing process, I get a thought. Like for instance, one of the songs we made is not produced yet or not released yet, so I can't like
Yeah. You can
write it.
plug it.
But yeah, but the one that we made where I'm talking about God and shit, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good
yeah,
one.
yeah. I just had a thought. I was like, bro, what if I could be God? Like, what would
Yeah.
I do type shit? And like, it just snowballed into that. And I like to write about real lyrics, like not no fake shit that I'm not
Yeah.
doing. Like, I know that you like to do that too. Like, you write
Yeah.
about your life type shit. Because rap is poetry, dude. Poetry put on paper, put on a beat.
Okay, I see what you're getting at. So when you were a kid, it was emotional based because kids are emotional. You're writing with your feelings.
Yeah.
But as you grew older, you started from going from emotion to gaining perspective. And now that you're an adult, you can look at you look at certain situations with the perspective of, imagine if this happened or this did happen. Now let me write about it.
Yeah.
It's not just straight emotional based. As when I was a kid, I used to write a lot of emotional based shit. If I go into my because I still write with a pen and pad. If I get some of my old notebooks,
Yeah.
there's like no rhyme scheme, but it's all, fuck you, bitch. I got a clip. I want to smack you in your mouth. Like it's all angry ass little kid shit. It's not introspective.
Yeah, that's true. True
So
that.
I kind of agree with you there. Is when I was younger, it was definitely emotionally based, and now that I'm older, it's a lot more introspective, and the ability. Great thing, the great thing about music is the ability, if you can. Some people don't have this ability, but the great thing about hip hop is the ability to be like, what would it be like being Zach? Let me put myself in his shoes and write from that perspective. For your instance, what would it be like to be God for a day? Let me put myself in his shoes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Straight up.
that's something that takes, I believe it takes a lot of time in order to think that way.
It's different. It's a different way of thinking. Like,
Yeah.
plus with when I rap too, I don't only rap about shit that I've been through, but I rap about stories that people tell me and like
Yeah.
what they must have went through and what they must have felt like. Because
Yeah.
like,
That's
and
deep.
a lot of fucking people do that. Like, not a lot of people do that.
They used to in the early 2000s and 90s, but kind of now it's like fucking just fell off.
Terrible, yeah, and
Especially
fucking.
little baby. Come on, bro. Sandwich between two. Like, come on, bro. Like, you're supposed to be a fucking gangster rapping hood dude.
Hmm.
I'm a white boy. You know what I mean? I'm a white boy. I'm the cornball. He's the gangster rapper. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Look what he. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And the fucking Island Boys, that's a joke, dude. Like, you
Fuck
gotta,
Island Boys.
yeah,
Fucking joke.
honestly.
So what I'm sick and tired of seeing, right?
Mhm.
So if I'm gonna dress up as a clown, if I'm gonna paint my face and I'm gonna wear stupid hair and I'm gonna wear stupid clothes and I'm gonna dress myself up as a clown, I expect to get treated as a clown.
Yeah,
But now all these rappers that do that, they dress themselves up as the jester. They act like the jester, but they get treated with respect. Oh, bro, he's hard. He's a gang. Like, no, dog. He's dressing himself up as a clown. We should, as a people, address him as the fucking clown that he is.
yeah,
Like,
for
come on,
real,
bro.
for real, bro. Because then
How
that
is?
dude, BOP kosher with the fucking
Oh my god. Yeah.
handlebars for dreads, dude.
Motherfucker. Yeah. I got to fucking hanging with the bimbo. Like, come on, dog. That shit. What did you say? Fucking, I catch his ass like a bimbo or something. Like
Some
what?
bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Some bullshit that don't even mean nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
yep.
like how
None of
you
it.
gonna
Shit.
like how you gonna catch her stupid ass like a bimbo? Like, either she is a fucking bimbo or not. Like, you can't catch. I don't know, bro. It's dumb. It's dumb as fuck.
He's like, and I ain't tripping on birds wax, Burt's bees, like just like fucking random
Yeah.
shit he's
Yeah,
saying
it's like
because it.
it's like, bro, have you ever used that vernacular though? Have you ever been in a spot and be like, hey, this little bird's chirping at me? Like, do you even know what that means, homie? That means the hood rat is chirping at you. It either means you heard from a little bird, right? Usually you know what the little bird is? That's a little fucking hood rat that runs her mouth too much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tripping on bird. Like, bro, do you even know what the vernacular bird means, homie? Have you ever used it in your fucking day to day? Probably not. You're just like, oh, fucking bird. I'm gonna put that in the song.
Yeah, because it
Fucking
rhymes, dude.
yeah. And then people are like, oh, he knows what he's talking. Like, nah, bro. Bring him out on the block. He don't know shit.
For real. And the fucking what gets me the most is the 6 9s, bro, and the
Oh
fucking
God, bro. Don't
all
even.
yeah, dude. Like Drippy got that wet, got that Drippy, got that super soaker. Like it is hype music and it works for hype, bro. And I
It
feel like
does.
it's the beat, bro. I feel like it's all the beat.
Well, Nicki Minaj, even though she's been acting fucking batshit crazy lately, like, oh, what happens when you open the gate? Like, her fucking eyeballs are sticking out to either side. The gatekeepers. She's like fucking praying mantis and on the fucking. But no, it's like I thought her verse was dope. He
She's got
wanted 6 9 like Takashi. Keep rock that ace. Or was it what she said? Get that ASAP. Keep me rocky. I thought that shit was hard.
yeah, she's got some hard verses, bro. She's definitely good when it comes to some certain
Yeah.
shit. I do gotta say with Nicki though, like all the songs that Eminem has with Nicki on it, I feel like she ruins it.
What? Hey, I'm a Nicki Minaj fucking. I like her shit, bro. I'll be in the whip bumping Nicki Minaj sometimes, not all the time. She's not in my normal playlist, but I like her shit. I'm just be
Yeah,
honest.
that's fair, bro. And that's the thing about music too.
Uh,
Like it's all like personal,
Subjective, yeah.
subjective. Yeah, exactly. Like you either
See,
fuck with it or you're not.
and that kind of ties into the whole jester clown thing. It is all subjective. So it's like, what is that saying as the majority of the youth? I mean, it's like if it's all perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we feel like we're grown men that stand with morals, and we have business that we stand on, and there's certain shit that we won't stoop to because that's our perspective of life. What does it say about the fucking population if that's their fucking role models? Because it's like, what's your perspective about life, dude? Like, it's kind of worrisome. It's like, what do you align yourself with, bro? If that's somebody that you think's fucking hard, like, it just makes no sense.
For real, bro. All these kids, the youth especially, they're fucking
Yeah.
impersonable, bro. So like all these people that are like 12, 13 years old and they're listening to what's that new song that came out that fucking Drake or whatever did with that chick? It's like shake that ass ho, let that coochie breathe. Like
Oh my God, yeah.
yeah, imagine all the little girls and shit listening to that are just fucking thinking that shit's the whole lifestyle, bro.
Yeah. Hey, hey, that's the internet, bro. It's down bad. The,
Yeah.
inter- the internet's down bad. It's like, for me personally, right? And I feel like a lot of my friends, that's kind of cool things. I have friends that have a line perspective, but for me and some of my friends, a lot of my friends, I know, including you, it's like we could be drunk and get approached by a very fine chick, very attractive, but have the ability to be like, hey, you're way too fucking pushy, lady. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? I'm not that down bad. Like, hey, yo, no, you are fine. You are fine. You are bad. But come on, bro. I'm not. No, I'm not gonna fucking get with you because you're way too fucking pushy. And honestly, you probably been with way too many fucking dudes. But the way the internet culture is just like, oh, W bag, she's a slut. Like, come on,
Yeah, for
no,
real. For real.
hell
Just
no,
how many
fuck that.
it's a game of how many bodies you could cop now. And
Yeah,
there's no more fucking there's no more like there's no loyalty at all. There's no respect anymore, bro. It's just like
yeah,
it's the
morals.
game of using and abusing people, bro.
Yeah, well, sadly, that's what we don't do, but that's what a lot of hip hop does. That's why hip hop is no longer on the top of the charts. It's fucking country music. Because as long as ignorant ass shit like that keeps going, I feel like it's just gonna die. It's just gonna go downhill. We gotta fucking find some sort of way to, make just, I don't know, bring back real music. If
For
that
real.
that's kind of a broad statement, but bring back real music,
For real.
emotions.
Emotions, dude. It's real shit, dude. Like
Yeah,
hip hop is used to be based off of fucking life stories and
yeah.
fucking real events that have happened and like now it's just more the shit that blows up and the shit that gets played in clubs now are shake your ass, twerk on his day, fuck this bitch,
Mhm.
get all this money. Like it's
Yeah.
no.
And another big thing is too is, if, as a friend, right? Or even as a stranger, if I'm talking to you with respect, I
Yeah.
should be able to have the ability to be emotionally vulnerable, right? On the internet, you can't be emotionally vulnerable. You can't be like, hey, I feel upset about this or I feel angry about this, right? Because people will clown you for having emotions that we are literally evolved to fucking have. It's
Yeah.
it, it's weird. It's like, oh, look at this guy. He's getting sad on a song. What a bitch. What a fucking pussy. But then they'll listen to the most ignorant fucking substanceless shit. But if
Mhm.
anybody expresses emotions, it's like they're so pushed away from their own emotions. They're not in tune with their own emotions. That's the shit that gets clowned on. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, it's like it's any way that you look at it. It's a fucking lose-lose situation right now in hip hop. At least in my opinion.
It really is though, because you're right, bro. You can't. People are fucking up too because they're leaning towards that. You know what? I'm just gonna lie in every song
Yeah,
because
lying.
it fucking pops off and because I'll get rich from it and
It,
uh it's
it,
bad.
and it's so funny too because it's such a masquerade. So now imagine, right? If you and 12 of your little fucking Edgar homies all are lying, so then you get a music video where you have a fucking fake gun, right? But then you have 12 homies behind you, but they're all little Edgars. Every single one of you was putting on a fucking front, but on the music video it looks like, oh, I got a gang behind me. But every single one on their individually own is just putting on a front. But they all come together and lie. Not like one big homie would be like, hey dude, maybe you shouldn't fucking rap about something you're not and fucking smack the shit out you because
Yeah.
you ain't.
No.
You ain't, dude. But then you can perpetuate that with all your homies that lie just the same way as you do. And it's just like it's just fucking sickening, bro. It's sickening.
Yeah, and the worst part about it is when shit actually hits the fan and they get confronted by a real G.
Yeah, and that's how deaths in hip hop keep happening.
Yep, and they're done, dude. It's game over.
Over dumb shit. Yeah. Yeah, and people just keep dying over the dumbest shit is because they don't know how to get their ego in check. They can't even be honest with themselves. How can you expect them to have it, get their ego in check if they're not honest with themselves? It just ain't gonna happen.
Can't, yeah.
All right, well, we kind of fucking dove off the deep end there and got on a little rant, or at least I know I did. I get emotional when it comes to this shit,
Right?
but not emotional, passionate.
Yeah.
But so to bring it back to your writing, I'm just wondering, what's a self-defining moment in your life? What's something that was kind of like the catalyst for you? What formed you into the man that you are today? If you could just pick one event, like what would it be?
Dude, I would honestly say taking mushrooms. The first the first
Damn.
time the
Yeah.
first time I took mushrooms, dude, and then I went on a month trip. So I took mushrooms every day for a month, bro. A month straight. And then
You're crazy.
I drove on it, bro. I went to work on mushrooms. Like I fell asleep high, and then when I woke up I was still high and I'll get more high off them. But I
Yeah.
wasn't using mushrooms like a lot of people do to like party and have fun. I was using it as like a medication. So like I
Wow.
was I was building foundations in my head. Like I was sitting there alone in a dark room tripping, just building like fucking
Emotionally vulnerable with yourself,
yeah, yeah,
like I was just saying. Yeah.
exactly, bro. And I thought of something. So I was like, dude, what if I like built this house in my mind and I laid down foundations. So my foundations are my strongest, like my strongest morals are my foundations and my rules to myself as a person are
Yeah.
the foundations. And I built a fucking mansion on top of it of like just anything, bro, like loyalty, respect, everybody, like do what makes me feel like a good person, like what
Mm.
makes me feel good. Like I basically said, I'm working on myself and nothing else but that for this month. And I came out of that trip, bro. After the month, I came out a different person. Like my writing was better. I was more in tune with what I was thinking, bro. Like everything was just tenfolded, bro.
And especially like you said, finding a set of morals while being on a mushroom trip. That's crazy to me, man.
It's deep.
Yeah, that's deep, dude. Because some people they go through their whole life wishy-washy, bro. They have no solid ground they can stand on. They just fucking flow with the wind.
Yep. It's
But yeah,
it's a robotic movements that they do. They just go with the flow, bro. And
yeah,
I figured out when I was tripping, dude. I was like, I gotta live in the moment, dude, and I gotta take everything as is, and I gotta look for opportunities, bro, and I gotta search for
yeah.
them. Because if I'm just walking through life blind, not giving a fuck about what's happening around me, I'm never gonna see those opportunities.
Facts, facts. Okay, well, I got some more questions for you on my little bulletin. If you could break down for me three of the biggest inspirations in your life, that'd be much appreciated.
But well, that first one's easy, bro. Watching, I be in a grocery store, seeing like people just fucking shopping, and they look dead. They look dead inside.
Yeah.
They're like because they know they got it the next day. They're spending all the money they work for, and the next day they got to restart, and they
Yeah.
got to put all that money back. And 9 to 5, and that leads me to my second one.
Mm-hmm.
9 to 5s are my biggest inspiration because I know 9 to 5s are a trap. They're the government's trap, dude. It's the
Yeah.
fucking it's the hamster wheel, dude, that they put everybody on to make them think that you're gonna get paid more, and then you're
Yeah.
gonna retire, and you're gonna have
And
enough
then
money to retire, and then you don't.
the pension in the state where I live in is 65. So you get your retirement when you're 65.
Yeah.
If you're working a good paying blue collar job without an education, which a lot of the youth around here, especially like our education system, is really fucked up. So a lot of people just drop out of high school.
Yeah.
By the time you're 65, man, you're fucking done. You're
Yeah.
done. You can't
Straight
go
up.
you can't go skydiving, fucking bungee jumping, scuba diving, fucking snowboarding. You're done. The only thing you can do is go to somewhere nice and sit.
Yeah. That's
While
all.
you're
And that's what the government wants, bro. They want people to work their whole life. They want to take everyone's money that they gained, like a percentage of everyone's money, their whole life.
yeah,
While they want you to work these 9 to 5s, they want you to stay stagnant. They don't want you to move anywhere.
stagnant. That's a big thing. Staying stagnant.
Mm-hmm. And it's sad because you're right, dude. Once you retire, your
Yeah.
bones are too frail to do anything that you ever wanted to do, bro. And
Yeah.
you're too weak. You don't have energy. You got to sleep more. Like,
Hey, but you dedicated your life for your children. Fucking
yeah.
what a joke, bro. I can't believe you. Hey, it's time better spent being around your fucking family than to be gone all the time. So you have fucking financial. Hey, bro, if you have a good family base, financial security is half of it. But if you have a good family base, guess what? Your family looks out for you, and you look out for them, bro. That's more important than any fucking money could ever buy. Straight
Straight
up.
up. Straight up. And wasting your time, because time is the most valuable thing that we have. Wasting time at a job you don't want to do. It,
Yeah.
it, it's
Yeah.
it's like you're selling your soul to something that
Yeah. There's time better spent, bro. Time better spent.
facts, bro. And everyone
But
else chase their dreams because they don't think it'll work out. So they just
yeah,
stay comfortable.
scared, bro. I'm scared. I'm scared, but I got fucking nuts. You're scared, but you got fucking nuts. It's
Yeah,
the
bro.
difference. It's like, hey, yeah, I'm scared, but if I'm scared, guess what? I can always reach down and fucking find my confidence right here on me.
Yeah.
Two big old fucking squishmallows.
Yeah.
That's my confidence. All right, so I think we got off topic. I think we got off topic. I was asking you about your inspirations, and then we got fucking talking about 9 to 5s. Um, let's just drop that. So I just wanted to ask you, what are some of your biggest fears when it comes to making music? Like, what's kind of not keeps you up at night, but what's almost a barrier of entry when it comes to making rap music?
Shit, bro. I gotta say the pool, bro, the pool of the artists, because there's millions of people that want to do this, dude.
Yeah,
And the uncertainty of not knowing whether or not I'm gonna blow or I'm just gonna be unseen, dude. No one's gonna ever see
yeah,
what I have to offer. And like another big thing is getting a record label that wants to sign me possibly, and it
yeah,
being the worst decision of my life because they just trap me and
yeah.
steal all the profits and steal my music. Because once you're in a record label, they have rights to your music.
Oh yeah, for like ridiculous amounts of time, for like fucking 7 years. And then
Yep.
by the time you come up with new music 7 years later, guess what? Your new music is not fucking popping anymore. It's dead. Nobody's like people listen to old songs, but they're not listening to an album 7 years later. They're not buying a remastered, relaunched album that's 7 years old, bro. They're just not doing it.
Yeah. And the second that you can't do what they require you to do, or you don't want to anymore, they drop you and the funds that they said they'd give you.
Yeah. And then yo money, and you're fucked.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
It scares me.
I would say my biggest fear when it comes to music is honestly it's pretty surface level. It's getting killed. It really is, because I know that the way that hip hop nowadays perpetuates violence. Hey, I got a little bit of that in my song too, but it's never gun violence. It's always talking about fighting. I'm down to fight you. I will fight somebody bigger than me and get my ass like. There's no reason why you should beat somebody to death with your homies or fucking shoot somebody unless they did something completely heinous.
Yeah.
But that shit happens all the time, and that's probably my biggest fear when it comes to making music, is because I want to go out and do these shows out in California. I want to go to I want to go to SoCal. I want to go to the West. You know, I live on the West Coast, but I want to go to SoCal and be able to go to Oceanside, Sacramento, fucking LA, Orange County, and do these shows, and not have to worry about some ignorant fool trying to fucking make a martyr off of me, trying to make
Yeah.
a name for himself off my fucking dead body. Because people do that. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
look at this kid. He's talking about fighting somebody. He thinks he's Billy Badass. But instead of testing you and seeing if you really are Billy Badass, they're just gonna fucking shoot you or fucking stab you or jump you or do something that's so cowardice. But in their fucked up minds, they think it's fucking hard, homie. But it ain't hard.
Because
But they,
yeah,
th-
for real,
but
it's
they,
not. It
but
gives them
they,
something
but
to write about. They put you in a song.
yeah, and they make a martyr off you.
Yeah.
And then you're just another dead rapper. And that's what scares me is because it's like I I do got an ego. I know I have an ego, and I know that especially if people are in the crowd, boo, fuck you, motherfucker, blah, blah, throwing up gang signs. I'm gonna be like, fuck you too, bitch. And then
Yep.
instead of fucking fighting about it, I'm gonna get killed over it.
Yeah.
And
Straight
it's
up.
like
Fuck.
all we did was have a mutual back and forth that leads to a head-to-head fist fight in my world, but in their world, it leads to you fucking getting killed, and that's my biggest fear is getting killed.
Yeah. They're so reckless about that shit, and
Yeah,
they think, oh, nah, bro. I don't want to fight this fool. Let's just drive by his crib and pop him.
yeah,
Like it's fucked.
or fucking roll up on them, fucking stab them up outside the fucking venue, fucking stab them 17 times. And you're like, fuck, dude, because that shit happens all the time, bro. That shit happens. That shit happens over fucking arguments.
Yeah, dude.
Let alone if you're somebody that's got some jewelry or some money in their pocket or some fucking sort of clout, some sort of fame that they can fucking, dude, you're done, man. You're fucking, your ass is wax unless you're rolling with guns. And I don't want to kill nobody. I don't.
Real, nah, hell no. If it came down to it, though, I know me and you both would have to. We would do it if we had to.
Yeah, but I'm not going in there with that mindset. I don't want to kill nobody. But yeah, that's just my biggest fear is getting killed for things that I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because my ego is not out of control. I'm just confident and in touch with myself as a man, and I know that wherever I go, I feel like I should be able to speak my mind, and I feel like I am going to speak my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays, fuck, even in the '90s, but in the '90s, like from all these old interviews, all these old cats are like back in my day. I feel like they did fight a little bit more. Nowadays, ain't nobody like there is some fights on the block. You'll see it like fucking videos, or sometimes you'll see people out here fighting, but it's not. It's different, bro. The game's fucked up. People just shoot you.
Yeah. Yep. Take the easy way out.
The coward way out, and then they act like they're gangsters.
Yeah.
Serial killers hiding behind a weapon, bro, killing people for dumb shit, and individually that doesn't make you shit, man.
Nah, hell no. Makes you a bitch.
Yeah, makes you scared, but yeah. So that was some of the biggest fears when it comes to music. You expressed what you felt. I expressed what I felt. I want to know what are goals that you want to achieve with this music. What's like some set goals that you can see in the near future?
In the near future, bro, I see me and you. I see us performing, bro. I see us on the
Hmm.
stage, dude. Like I see putting flyers up and traveling different cities, close or far,
Yeah,
just get into shows, dude, and just get our music out there because we've done the recording part. And we know how to record and we know how to produce, but just now
yeah,
it's all about getting connections, dude. Getting people that are in the game, getting people that know the people that own the venues, and fucking just getting tight with everybody.
yeah.
Because we need to get on that stage, dude. That's where me and you will eat. That's where we get our bread.
Yeah, yeah. I know. Good answer, bro. So, also, I want to ask you, what was your childhood like, man?
To be honest, bro, I didn't have it like all that rough, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like I
Mm.
did. My dad left me or whatever, but like that's a common story.
Yeah,
So
especially
like,
out here.
yeah, for real. So like, but my mom, at the start, my mom was like really loving. She was like, and I think it was because she knew that my brother was slipping away from her. Like my brother didn't want nothing to do with
Hmm.
her. So she tried to like hold me down as much as possible. But we were moving a lot. We had like no money. We were renting our whole life. We've been renting. We're still renting.
Yeah,
Um, But no, it's the main reason why I want to really get this rap shit out, because I want to be able to provide and shit. Because my childhood was like really just like about me doing my own thing, dude, and trying to be strong for my mom. Because I would just see her break down because we didn't either have money, or she was just stressed about getting evicted, or everything. So like,
you know, not to cut you off, bro, but that just kind of shows how strong you are, man. Because guess what you just said right there, that's what people say in interviews, coming out the trenches. My mom fucking used to break down. Like, that's what people say. I was coming out the trenches. My mom, we bounced from place to place. You have the ability to say, it wasn't that bad. And I respect that, dude, because a lot of people, they like to fucking act like it was way worse than it was. For a lot of people, for a lot of rappers, bro, moving from place to place, trying to be there emotionally for their mom, watching their mom break down, their dad out of their life, that's their coming out the trenches.
yeah.
And for you, you're like, wasn't that bad. Straight up.
To be honest, dude, like I didn't get dealt the worst hand at all, bro. Like my mom loved me, dude. Like in my teenage years, we had a fallout, but like we came back together and shit, and we're tight now. But I could have definitely had it worse, bro, and I acknowledge that. But she provided me the freedom I needed, and she knew what I wanted, but she was just hesitant because she wanted to keep me in her life as long as she could.
All right. Well, so one more time for the ladies and gentlemen out there, or one more time for the people, if anybody fucking ends up listening to this, I'm So G. People just call me G. This is my homie,
ZMR.
And we make music together. May 31st, Cesar Chavez Day. Where are we performing at again?
Perform at the Taps. It's called the Taps.
At the Taps. Yeah. So we're gonna be live at the Taps. That's in Chico, California, March 31st, Cesar Chavez Day. So you can catch us there. Hopefully, in between then, I'll upload a few more podcasts. But yeah, it's good. It was good talking to you, bro.
Yeah, good talking to you. Thanks for having me, homie.